The 2013 Frankfurt Motor Show is actually the European debut for this, the third generation of the Mazda 3. Now I actually get to drive this car at the end of the month, but what can I tell you about it now? It's available from January next year and can be bought as a hatchback or a fastback saloon, and prices start from $16,695 on the road. Both the hatchback and the saloon are available with 2 petrol or 1 diesel engine, and all of them feature start-stop technology as standard. The 2 petrol engines are a 2 litre and an all-new 1.5, which claims to emit 119 grams per kilometre of CO2 and return 55.4 miles to the gallon. But the 2.2 litre diesel will be the big seller. Priced from £19,000, it's got 150 brake horsepower and still claims to return 72 miles to the gallon. The 3 will be available with 5 different trim levels. SE is the entry level, which includes 16-inch alloy wheels, air conditioning, power and heated door mirrors and a 7-inch touchscreen display. And new features also include internet access and a head-up display. So how does the new Mazda 3 compare to the model it replaces? Well, it's actually bigger in all dimensions, but the most important of all is the wheelbase, which is 6 centimetres longer. It's claimed to be the longest wheelbase in this class, and it should mean loads of interior space. And as you can see, the looks have been massively updated to be in line with the new Mazda 6 saloon. It looks fantastic, and the improved aerodynamics will help improve efficiency as well. And more good news is there is very little price premium to pay for the saloon over the hatchback. Now to find out more about this, keep your eyes peeled at the end of September for our full first drive report and video. Click one of the links below for our full reviews of the outgoing Mazda 3, the current Mazda 6 saloon, and for all of the 2013 Frankfurt Motor Show cars.
Mercedes has missed out on the small 4x4 market until now. This is the new GLA, and it will be taking on cars like the Audi Q3, BMW X5 and Range Rover Evoque. The GLA is the 4th car to be based on Mercedes A-Class platform, following the B-Class MPV and the CLA Saloon. There's a wide range of petrol and diesel engines, the most efficient of which, the GLA 200 CDI diesel, delivers nearly 66 mpg and CO2 emissions of just 114 grams per kilometre. The GLA will be available with both 2- and 4-wheel drive, and Mercedes expects 8 out of 10 customers in the UK to go for a 4-wheel drive version. Although the car's unlikely to challenge an Evoque over tough terrain, it does have some off-road friendly features, like a downhill speed regulation to help the driver control the car's speed on steep descents, and an off-road mode for the automatic transmission. The GLA is about 12 centimetres longer than an A-Class, and the boot's a fair bit bigger too. Inside it all looks quite familiar, but perhaps the biggest difference is that the driving position is twice as far from the ground as in the regular hatchback. The GLA promises to be well connected. There's full iPhone integration with internet connectivity and apps to connect with Facebook and Twitter offered, along with Google Street View. Plus there are lots of safety features too, including the drowsiness detecting attention assist and collision prevention assist, which monitors the space between you and the car in front and can automatically apply the brakes if needed. It might essentially just be a big A-Class, but the GLA is really quite striking in the metal, and I think it will have a lot of presence on the road. If you like the look of it, it goes on sale in the UK in December with prices from around £25,000. Keep an eye on the Which Car website for our first drive very soon. Click the links to watch our video review of the GLA's main rival, the BMW X5, to watch our group test featuring another spin-off on the A-Class platform, the A45 AMG Hot Hatch, and to see all the other cars from the Frankfurt Motor Show.
1.3 million is no small number, and the BMW X5 is no small car. That's exactly how many they've sold so far since it launched in 1999. And as of mid-November this year, you can buy this, the third generation of the X5. So what can I tell you about it today? Clearly, it's still an X5, but BMW is saying it's the most aerodynamic in its class. That means there's some seriously big, boxy 4x4s out there. It's also claimed to be the lightest in the luxury SUV segment, and you know what that means. Lighter equals less fuel use. The S-Drive 25D claims to return 50 miles to the gallon and less than 150 grams per kilometre of CO2 emissions. But if MPG is less important to you than 0 to 60, then there's a new 4.4 litre V8 petrol X-Drive 50i just to whet that appetite. 5 engines in total will be available from launch. Clearly, the X5 is still a capable family car, with acres of interior space and a 650 litre boot. That's 30 litres more than you got in the outgoing X5. But the X5 is now aimed at a more premium market, and you can tell this from the amount of kit that's available. This includes a choice of 4 different suspension packages and a drive dynamic control which fine-tunes the balance of sport and comfort on the move. There's an X-Drive e-drive concept with plug-in technology being touted at the show too, but there's no confirmation that this 74 mile per gallon engine will be available just yet. So for now, you'll have to make do with the normal combustion engines. These go on sale in the UK from the 16th of November and will be priced from £42,600. Click one of the links to see our full review of the outgoing BMW X5, to see all the other SUVs the X5 goes up against, and to see all of the new cars launched at the 2013 Frankfurt Motor Show.